Shirley J. Morneau presiding. You be seated, please.
John Freeman Jr., docket 12F2837, scheduled for arraignment of the Illinois Defense School.
Are you a student? Mr. Freeman? Are you a student?
No.
Charged with 125.25-01A1 felony murder with intent. Mr. Viola, are you going to represent?
I am, Your Honor. We'll waive a formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty, please. All right.
Yes.
I was going to say there were two matters that I just wanted to be on the record, and we talked about it in chambers earlier with the people as well as Your Honor. With respect to a speedy preliminary hearing, I haven't had much of the time to speak with him, and I would ask if I could have a status date of about a week or so to report back to the court on what our intentions are concerning a speedy preliminary hearing. We're not waiving it, but I'm not asserting it at this time.
So if I understand, you're reserving your right to a speedy preliminary hearing, but you need time to interview your client before you can make your determination.
That's correct. And if we could come back perhaps in about a week or so, I think that would
I will
suit
schedule this for September 7th at 9 a.m. for call. It's Friday morning.
Yes.
And the defense will take the time?
Yes, Your Honor, we will. Judge, the other issue that and we again talked about it in chambers, is it's my understanding that the people's case, for the most part, rests on a purported statement that was given by my client. Judge, obviously that statement at some point will be litigated as to its propriety, its admissibility, and so forth. And pending that litigation, I would ask you, Judge, to have at least the statement sealed. I think we can all agree that if the case were to go forward and if the statement were subsequently suppressed by either Your Honor or some other judge, it would still be difficult to have a fair and impartial jury selected, in my view, if that statement has been circulated. So to that extent, Judge, we would ask that the statement that was part of the people's case be sealed.
This is an arraignment. An arraignment is preliminary proceedings. And with your statement based upon the nature of this proceeding, the court does agree that there will be legal proceedings that can be had relative to motions and requests on that statement. I will, at this time, suppress the release of the statement to the general public until further order of a court of proper jurisdiction.
Thank you, Judge. And
I'm not sealing the file at this time.
I understand.
The information, I believe it's already been given to the public, but only the statement.
That's satisfactory. Thank you, Judge. The last thing, Judge, is I did indicate to you that I spoke very briefly with Mr. Freeman late last night, and based on my discussions, I'd like to reserve again my right to perhaps, I'm not saying it's going to happen, ask for perhaps a competency hearing. I will know I'll be in a better position to make a determination by the time we reconvene.
What I will do is I will allow you to reserve all of your rights.
Yeah, I just didn't want that way, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that being said, reserving rights for your client also reserves the rights of the victim, which the victim does have, and we can't lose sight of that.
Thank you, Judge.
It'll be September 7th at 9 a.m. for call, time chargeable to the defendant.
Private West,
You may sit down.
docket 12F2838, scheduled for arraignment in the Illinois Defense School.
Are you a student? No. Charged with 21540, subdivision 2E felony, tampering with physical evidence to conceal the elements of a crime. Mr. Joby, are you standing in for public defender as the part of the conflicts office?
That's correct, Your
All
Honor.
right, and I will just state that this will be a conflicts case at this point.
In Your Honor, accordingly, we would
Do
be
you
formally
have a
arraigned.
formal arraignment?
Yes, enter plea not guilty.
Plea, Mr. Joby.
That's correct, Your Honor.
There will be a remand. It is my understanding that your request will be the same, that you will reserve all your rights as an attorney under the law, but that you will waive a speedy preliminary hearing at this time, schedule it for September 7th at 9 a.m. for call.
That'd be correct, Your Honor. We were just assigned to the case this morning. That will give us some time to meet with
Okay.
Mr. Best regarding
And
this
there will
matter.
be time chargeable to the defendant. As I stated, he is remanded. Additionally, any and all motions made by Mr. Viola and the court's granting of them, including this, the statement, will be afforded Mr. Best also. I'm assuming you're reserving all of your rights for a future time.
That'd be correct as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
very much. Okay. Proceeding